Right. Hey, what's up, everybody? I've been wanting to review this bass for a long time. I've actually had it, I think I've had it for about a year now. But I got a couple disclaimers to make first. First of all, I'm not being sponsored by anybody in any way whatsoever. So help me out, hit subscribe, hit like. I appreciate that as I try to build my channel up. But and then the other disclaimer is I don't really know how to play an upright bass. I'm just guessing, but hopefully I can play it well enough to demonstrate the bass for you. Now, for the purpose of this demonstration, I have it plugged directly into the front of a orange Terrabass 500 with two orange OBC 112 cabinets. Everything's set to 12 o'clock except the volume. I have it rolled back just a little bit so it doesn't blow down the house. Now, on the bass, I have the volume all the way up, and I have the tone all the way up, and I'll demo the tone as you roll it back also. So let's give it a whirl and see how she sounds. Sounds good. It doesn't sound exactly like an acoustic upright, but I wouldn't expect it to. It's actually pretty close, and I think if you put a little bit of foam in here and mute the strings a little bit, you can actually make it sound somewhat like an upright. So it's not bad. If you roll the tone back, and let's see. It's very comfortable to play. The dots make it easy to play because it's easier for you to find the notes, and I can imagine that without the dots on there, it takes a lot of practice in order to be able to find the right notes. So hats off to the classical upright bassists and jazz bassists that have to learn it the old-fashioned way with all the different positions to put your hands and stuff like that. With the markers here, not a problem whatsoever. And you have markers here on the side, and then you also have markers here on the front going all the way down. It just makes it super easy. So good for beginners. I think this is the excellent transition upright bass if you're going from an electric bass, even a fretless electric bass, and you want to start getting into upright. Something like this would be the great transitioning bass because it's a small scale, so it feels a little more comfortable. It's not so big, and then it also with the markers on there to show you where you're fretting. I mean, you can get right into playing it. It actually takes nothing to play it. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the tone back up and. A lot more definition. Yeah, not bad. It shreds. Definitely nice. One of the other things you can do for it is you can actually get a bow. And I don't know how much rosin I have on this right now. My kids are always trying to play with this, but you can take a bow to it and get some pretty good. I'm not good at that at all. So definitely an area I can practice, but it sounds cool. Sounds really cool. So whether you're planning on seriously learning how to bow an upright bass, or just want to use some effects for your recordings, or even in your live show, that's great. And then the rest of the time, it just plays really well. It's really fast. Just like anything Ibanez makes, They've made it with speed in mind. So you don't have quite as high action as you do as a regular upright bass. And also I think what you don't have, and this might make it a little bit harder to bow, but I think the radius, the neck radius, is a little bit flatter. So yeah, definitely like it, definitely recommend it. Uses piezo pickups here in the, it looks like it has like 4 little individual bridge saddles, and piezo pickups, so it does use a 9-volt battery. I think I've seen online where somebody put some nylon wound strings, nylon wound flats, and that made it sound a lot closer to an actual upright bass when it's being plucked. Of course, when you put the nylon strings on, I don't know how good that's going to bow. I didn't do that because I want to leave the option to bow, and it has a nice enough character that I don't mind that it doesn't sound exactly like a traditional upright. Like, there you go, man. That's all I got. It's a nice little axe. Holds the tune well, and haven't had any problems with it. It's got a nice finish to it. I don't think anybody will regret buying this. So that's all I got for you. See you later.